Hello, y'all. So we're recording from the living room. I mean, not the living room. Maybe I should start recording from the living room. But we're recording from the bedroom because the demon is finally at work, honey. So they got her going in on Saturdays. And I done quit my job at Papa John's. So I now got my weekends back for now, up until I start working with Amazon. But anyways, this is Chasing Dallas. Season, excuse me, y'all. Season 3 just got finished drinking the sparkling water. Hence the burps, but season 3, episode 4, I believe. So we start off with George and Markel talking about having a group sit down to clear the air. So this is going down. It's going down. Honey, cue the darn on young jock bees, honey. It's going down at the hookah lounge. Now, I don't know what is with these darn on girls thinking that stimulants and conversations just going to make for a good sit down. Like, I don't know where they mind process is at with that. Because ain't hookah supposed to get you high? So I don't know why we thinking that it would be rational to have a cool, calm, collective sit down in an environment where people's brain cells are being altered and heightened instead of relaxed and calm. That's just me though. But George ends up inviting everybody to the ugly sweater party. I ain't never really been a fan of the ugly sweater party, but anyways, over there, that's when Dior has discussed his issues with Eric. So Eric is just making doggone enemies to everybody. I don't remember Eric. I don't recall him really being. I mean, and I binge watched season 2. Maybe he was more of a factor in season 1, but I don't recall him really being a major part of season 2 like that. Like, I don't know. Maybe I missed something. But anyways, this season, honey, Eric darn got some shit started with everybody, honey. Eric darn was trying to get Reese and George to talk. Now Eric all of a sudden has an issue with Reese and also an issue with Dior and an issue with darn Robert. I said, well, damn. Eric, there you go. Okay. But anyways, Dior ends up bringing Eric and Robert together to have a conversation. And as they conversing over this situation, as he's getting checked by Robert, honey, Robert said, bitch, don't let the darn nail tech skills fool you, bitch. I still rough up a motherfucker, polish nails and all. Honey, so as Robert's checking the fuck out of Eric, honey, Eric is doing as James Caldwell would say, a BP and a PP. I say, are we over here backpedaling and pussy popping, honey? Are we not keeping the same energy that the girl said that you was darn having? You went from talking cold cash shit allegedly about this Robert fella to all of a sudden say, ooh, do you have a business card? Let me help put you on. And honey, you can do my nails. Honey, that might turn me on. Oh, turn me on. Dun, 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 dun. I said, ain't this some shit right here? Done a flip that did a whole 180 on that ass, honey. And trying to darn get a piece of darn Robinson. I said, ain't this by the bitch? Talking about you might get turned on by some. And you know, old girl told it last week, honey, that Robert had the girl in the darn chair getting wet and shit. Honey, darn let me find out that Robert is a low-key darn nail seductress on the low child. Now, they say they got darn they got the massage therapist making a bad name for the industry, doing happy endings and shit. Honey, let me find out that the nail tech is giving happy stimulating nail services, honey. Robert, they trying to say you a old freak over there at the dang hotel in Dallas, baby. What else come with the foot rubs and shit? Eric trying to find out, baby. But as he's finding out, he's being a little bit too expressive with his hands, and I said, Robert darn on this Tammy Roman talking about watch them hands, bitch. He's come from an area where, honey, he throws up gang signs. I said, oh shit. He about to be on this Tammy Roman. He about to darn knock him down like Tammy did Mika Claxton when she did that. But we didn't get there, honey. Fortunately, Robert darn gone backed up off of darn gone, Eric done backed up off of Robert, honey. But then, in the midst of this, Reese darn going looking like, wait a minute, this ain't Eric that I know. And darn gone Eric is just paying Reese dust. And then in the midst of that, hold on, he ends up trying to come after Reese. I said, oh, wait a minute, see, not that you darn gonna try to size up and pick your battles. Cause you know Reese ain't really going to give it to you like darn gone Robert is. Dior ain't going to give it to you like darn gone Robert is. So I think you darn gonna pick who you can and cannot deal with, honey. And you backpedaling pussy pop with darn going Robert, and then now you got your eyes set on darn going Reese. And Reese being the classy darn going queen she is, honey. She done took the high road ultimately and decided to darn gonna leave because they end up darn going back and forth. And George, this is where you looking like a damn fool, honey. Because once again, it was darn going your buddy that started the shit up. It was your buddy that started that shit up. Really. With everybody. And you so blinded for your hatred with darn on Reese, you automatically darn on siding with darn going Eric on the situation. And then so much so, you invited him just to see if he was going to talk to you. And not only did he end up talking to you, he offered to darn gonna give you a darn gonna hug. And you darn gonna pay the dust. He was trying to make nice with you. And here you is still being uppity. And it's like, George, this don't look good for you. Because this making it seem like you the insensitive motherfucker in this situation. Because it's like, your whole storyline outside of this recent hookah business has been so fixated on darn on Reese. And painting Reese out to be the darn on bad person. But every time we turn around, it's you darn on throwing daggers at Reese. And Reese just recently just clapped back with the darn on shady invite with the lemon squeeze. But before that, you was throwing shade all which way and yonder. And now, here Reese is on camera, done apologized, removed himself for the situation of not fucking nothing up at your hookah lounge. And then even offered a darn one, a truce hug of sorts. And you paid the dust. So now you darn gone looking foolish out here, darn gone George. But that basically ends that. Next scene is now we got Ariel calling herself being a damn... And, at this point, bitch, I'm getting in somebody's damn studio. Because it's like now, everybody and their mama we done talked about is becoming a rapper and shit. And now we got Ariel's ass. I'm like, not Ariel, bitch. Ariel, girl, you already the darn on lip sync Duchess, honey. I can't give you the lip sync queen title because once again, you got to work up on that stiff twerk, honey. We got on you last week about that stiff twerk, honey. But you give good gowns and good fashions, girl. And maybe you can darn on lip sync the house down on a ballot, but honey, performing arts is not your ministry. You're more so the stage. You more so the Adele. You're more so the Fantasia of your house, honey. You probably can kick a shoe off and do a little church, slither or whatnot. But as far as darn going doing the theatrics, like your sisters, I don't quite see it for you on that front, Ariel. But now, Ariel, you call yourself being a rapper. I said, oh, Lord, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We'll see where this goes, child. But Ariel calls herself darn gone giving us some bars. And like I said, at this point, bitch, y'all about to see me on. If Ariel can darn gone get up in there, bitch, I know I can at least make it in the top 50 slot of the Billboard charts at this point, honey. So anybody who willing to work with your girl, I got 4 octaves. I could go all the way down to an E2. And I can darn gone support up to a C6 sharp, baby. So anybody who wants to work with me. And in the strings, I can go up to an EB6 flat. So anybody who wants to, go ahead and you know, create some magic with DivaWuan in the studio, honey. Feel free to hit me on up. But anyways, in the midst of that, with her darn teaming up with Carrie of all things, I say, ain't this about a bitch? Last week you was darn saying, you know, she was one of the call sheet hoes, honey. She ain't one of the girls you really see it for. I say what a difference a day makes, honey. Darn come on through. Reconciliation and teamwork makes the dream work, honey. You over there down in the darn Ratatouille darn studios, honey, getting your darn vocals tuned up to darn spit some bars. Okay, I say, okay. We'll see how that works. But then later on, she has a rehearsal. So once again, I guess Ariel is on her chasing. Honey, she come on through the show called Chasing Dallas. And honey, and she said, bitch, every time you see her, she gonna show you. Everything they lacked from season 2, honey, they making up for it in season 3. Honey, every single episode, we got Ariel doing something or other. Including a little bit of crossover promotion. Honey, we got Jeremy Copeland over here in Dallas. I say, well, he ain't really had to travel too far because y'all both on the West Coast or whatnot. Now, I didn't understand I mean, maybe the environment is different. California is a lot more bougie and, you know, all that. And when you think of Texas, you do think of more of the risk. But it's like both y'all on the West Coast, y'all in the same time zone. Y'all ain't that far apart, far as I know. But Jeremy's in Dallas, and he's helping get Ariel together. I said, girl, I give you some effort, honey. Girl, because like I said, that twerk that we seen was stiff. I thought Cynthia Bailey was bad, but I said, bitch, girl, if anybody can get you into shape, honey, it would be Jeremy Copeland. So, honey, maybe we might see Ariel finally get them moves together with Jeremy on her side. Jeremy's on her side. And speaking of Jeremy on somebody's side, honey, why Ariel describing the kisses down low of Jeremy Copeland as the big dick and all this, that, and that. I say, and you know, I had to go and do my research for, you know, commentary purposes and finally see what the girls was talking about, because I'm a porn connoisseur. I follows everybody, but I wasn't familiar with Jeremy Copeland like that in his porn field. So I did some research and I was like, okay. Now, I wouldn't necessarily call it big. Now, I'm not one of these size queens either. I would say Jeremy got husband dick. He got the perfect size. Like, he's rocking the 8 or whatnot. And it's like, I thought big territory from what you would call big is like 10 or more. He's working with a decent size 8 with a, impressive girth. He got bae dick. He got nice size husband. Not too small. And definitely not too large and overwhelming. He's not giving you no Cutler X. He's not giving you Hot Rod. He's not giving you Castro Supreme. He's not giving you Stray. He's not giving you Safari. He's not giving you Andre Marho. He's giving you nice size husband dick. Almost like Austin Wow. If y'all are familiar with the porn worlds of it all. He's giving you that size arena of dicks, honey. He's giving you more so the Liam Cybers of the world. It's like he's up in that arena. Nice, perfect size dick. Well sculpted skin and everything else. But honey, Ariel is just ooh ah and sensation. Oh, ooh ah sensation over Jeremy Copeland. I was like, girl, I don't think he dabbles in it. Although I think Jeremy might. I think he might have dabbled in some of the feminine arts or whatnots, but I don't think he's bisexual or anything. I don't know. So yeah, girl, you just gonna have to look and don't touch, honey. Look, don't touch. Talking about you might want to see what's going on. I don't think he plays with the girls like that, honey. He might play with an old butch queen every now and again, honey. But I don't think he plays with the us T girls like that, girl. But anyways, moving on. So now we got the sit downs again. So now at this sit down, we got Dior telling Ariel that Carrie was drunk and lied on Markel. And then that's when Trey offers for everybody to have a sit down. I said, well, hell, that's what y'all been doing right now. All these damn sit downs and shit. But honey, now we got another sit down. Meanwhile, here's the other sit down. Reese, Robert, Jeremy, and Dior is having a conversation at the weed spot with the weed lady, honey. I didn't catch her name, but we just gonna call her the weed lady. And you know, it's somewhat of a misnomer, because even though the spot is called the weed spot, they actually don't sell any darn going THC cannabis. They actually just sell, you know, the CBD, which is a derivative of said cannabis instead. So a little bit of a misnomer. It's the less ratchet cousin of darn gone Mary Jane. Honey, it's that good old CBD, baby. So yeah, they over there at the weed spot. And that's when Reese, Ariel, and Trey have they sit down. Oh, wait a minute, I'm going too far. But at the weed spot, they discussing a little bit of issues, you know, black ownerships and all this, that, and the third, and the importance of black people getting into the marijuana industry, this, that, and the third. I said, okay, good old PSA. But then we get back to the bullshit of, you know, who said what, this, that, and the third. And that leads up to the final part. Darn gone Reese, Ariel, and Trey have a sit down with Carrie D and Markel. So basically, it was Reese and Carrie hashing out their issues. And then Markel and Ariel hash out their issues or whatnots. Getting to the nitty gritty of who said what, who said that, why this person mad. And it seemed like it was all going good. Up until the point where, honey, Trey darn gonna rock the boat a little bit too much. Rock the boat, no, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Honey, Trey, bitch, you done rock the boat a little bit too much, girl. You darn gonna call your... see, that's why y'all only have one Amani Van Zap, honey, to fix your shit. Honey, darn gone Trey calls herself darn gone trying to take up Amani's role. And she was doing pretty damn good, honey. Up until we got to Reese and Markel. Honey, Reese darn gone said, I ain't featuring that bitch. She done turned and broke the fourth wall and talking about producers. I done told y'all, and I'm not here for it, this, that, and the motherfucker third, and walked out. Honey, so Reese, we're going to call is the walkout queen of the show. She is the one that is taking the high road this season. I guess she said she done enough of the fuck it up challenge in season 2. That she's no longer darn gonna give y'all the cut up girl like that. She's gonna now walk away, walk on by, oh walk on by. Honey, she gonna give you an old Dionne Warwick, a good old walk on by, baby. She ain't darn gonna go on at it with the girls like that no more. So that basically ends that out. And it's like with her addressing the producers, is she no longer a producer anymore? So did she actually step down? Like, I need some tea on that, honey. Is Reese no longer the Shawnee O'Neal of the show? Because y'all know, from what I seen in season 2, we had to nickname her Shawnee O'Neal. She wants to darn gonna be producer and get to choose the scenes and shit, but partake in the shit and hides her hands. And some people think that she was above approach or whatnot without consequences. They say she was over there being an old shiny honey, a bootleg Shawnee O'Neal. So is she like Shawnee O'Neal now season 10, who has now gotten stepped down and is now in more of a limited capacity? I said, come on through, darn gone art imitate, darn gone life on a budget. Shawnee darn gone got her ass darn gone stepped down from her position. Has Reese done got stepped down too? Honey, time will tell. But anyways, that was basically it, y'all. So I'll be back with y'all next week for episode 5. So feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. And matter of fact, even though my first training for Amazon is on Thursday, If we get out in time, I might be able to watch it live and then start to see what the chat is about as well. Because like I said, y'all know the chat is where it really be going on, and it be a show within a show. So I'm sure some of the questions that I'm asking are probably stuff that they've also addressed in real time in the chat. But like I said, I'm looking at it on my TV and or whatnot, and I don't get to see the comments. So once again, if they have addressed some of the questions that I asked, y'all feel free to let me know. And I will see y'all soon with episode 5. Mwah.